Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Craps. So far, I'm not sure if we have found the most winningest system when it comes to playing craps. And I'm talking about working the dark side of the craps table. So one of the things that I've tried already for the last few videos has been playing a $1,000 bankroll with a dark side strategy. I'll show you guys what that looks like. We're basically betting $100 on the don't, and then we will be going across about depending on the point, anywhere from $52 to $54 across, and then on top of that, we will press and collect until we seven out. So let's try it out. We've got $1,000 in our rack. The goal is let's try to go for $300. Okay, so we want to take our 1,000 to 13, and let's see what happens. 8 hard. All right, so now our don't is on the 8. We don't want the 8 to come out. The reason why I'm saying this might be the most winningest system is because of the way that it comes back when you actually lose. So if you take a look, we're going to be betting 52. Let me break one of these up into singles. And so this will be 52 that we'll be playing with. And we're going to see if we can make that $300 on this. We've got ourselves an 8. So that is the hole, or that is the area where you are most likely to get sniped in, is hitting the point. Now we could do a couple of things while we're still early in the rack. We can go out for another 100, and let's say we roll, get a point, 7 out. We're basically breaking even. Or I can take another 100 and go 200 on the don't pass. Oof, we've got ourselves a 3. 3 craps is going to win on the don't. 2-3 wins, 7-11 loses on the come out don't. At this point, we made back some money, so we can go back to 100 on the don't pass. And now we're coming out on the 10. We'll just move this over. Now we'll have 54 across. Okay? It's 54 against our $100. And we've got a 10 as a point. 9. So we like the 9 because that's going to pay us 15 for 1. And we're just going to turn around and add another nickel to the 9, and we're going to rack the rest. So now we're playing 57 across against our 7, and we just hit the 7. So that means we will lose this. We're going to gain back. We will gain back. That's 50. That's 50. And so now we've got ourselves back in the rack. We got paid for our $100 don't. We'll leave it out there again, roll it out, catch another point, and we're back on the 8. Looks like we like the 8. We'll go out for another 50. And this is assuming you're playing at a $10 table. Obviously, if you're playing at a $15 table, you'll be betting more, which means your don't pass maybe could go up a little bit, but you don't have to. I think the best thing to do is to keep a good balance between a good balance between your don't pass and your place bets. So the moment that you start tipping the scales when you have a lot more money in place bets than you do on your don't, then maybe the best thing to do at that point would be to add some odds to your don't. But it all depends. It all depends on what you're feeling. Um, yeah, it's you just never know. Or better yet, what you're rolling. So we've got a 10. That one's going to pay 18. So that'll pay us $18. We'll go up on the 10, rack the rest. And again, we're now playing 57 again. 8. So we hit the point, we'll lose. We can go out for 125 if we want. We can make that 125. It doesn't have to go to 200. You can make it what you want. A yo is going to lose on the come out. So we want to make back that 125 that we just lost, plus the other 100, that's 225. We've got ourselves a 9, point of 9. We'll move this over, add 2. Now we've got 54 across that we're betting on. Now let's start making some money before we 7 out. So that is a 15 for 1. And we'll just press and collect. 7 out, which we know that was going to happen. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200. That's going to be for our $200 don't. So we'll keep $100 out there again. We'll have this ready for our, that's not a field bet. That's just for getting it ready for when we catch a point. Right now we've hit a 12. That's a push. 7. That's not good for us on the come out. So we lost 100. Let's try to win 200. A 5. Okay. Come back out for 54. Let's change another nickel. Go 2, 4. So hopefully you're seeing it's not a hard strategy to play, but one of the things you have to always keep in mind is what bets you have out there, because it can be confusing for a dealer to be playing the light side for most of the table and then switch into the dark side just for you. So that's one of the things you want to make sure you're keeping in mind is where are your place bets at and where are your don't or your dark side bets. So that's going to be another, oh, we hit a back-to-back 6, so now it's going to be paying 21. Also keep in mind that this could be set for bubble craps. You know, your denominations could be lower. It's totally up to you how you want to play it, but I found that this is not a bad strategy to start off with if you have the bankroll to play it. So that's 18. We'll go up on the 4. And see, we're just going to continue to play it this way because we know the moment the 7 comes, which it just did, we've got $200 that we've got out there. And we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $50. That's 100. That's 200. Now we can choose to go back. And let's go ahead and see where we're at as far as our bankroll now. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 1,000. 100, 25, 50, 60, 70. 175-ish, 178, something like that so far. And that's profit. Well, plus our 100 there. So we're definitely up like 270 something dollars. We're not quite at 300. So we're going to give it one more shot with this don't. And I might call it the most, here's another 8. I may call this the winningest strategy. Oh, so now that we're on the 8, let's go back out. $10 minimum table. But you can play it at different levels. Just make sure your balance is correct. 7. So 0.7 out. We're not afraid of that because we're going to lose 50. Well, we'll lose 52 because I didn't place that. So we'll lose 52 and we'll win 100 for that don't. So we love the PSOs. We want those to come out. And that puts us at over our goal. That's another 100. This is another 100. Take this, and if I were you at this point, I would walk out. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 1275, 13, 1320, 1327. 1327. We made $327 in a short amount of time. Again, this is just my table, the way the dice are rolling for me, and playing the don't. I think I'm going to try to do one more video incorporating maybe a field bet in there to see if we can maximize our opportunity to make money before the 7 comes out. So stay tuned for that video. Like always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Let's Talk Craps. We'll see you on the next one.